Hello, my amazing artists. It's so good to see you today. Welcome to our first ever Free Art Friday. Free Art Friday is when we can do some art together with things that we find at home. You don't have to buy any special supplies. We'll just work on things together. Did you know that a long time ago, people couldn't just go to the store and pick up paint? They had to make their own. So we're going to try doing that today. We're going to make our own paint. Our first Free Art Friday activity is going to be making paint. Maybe you have paint at home, but maybe you don't. There are some other things that you can use that you might just have in your cabinets. Our first thing that I'm going to show you is maybe plain old food coloring. I just poured some into a jar, have some nice red in my jar here that we can use for paint. Another thing we can use is some chocolate. I put some cocoa powder in here with a little bit of hot water and I stirred it around, and I think I have some pretty nice paint and it smells good too. We also have some tea. I put some tea in here with a tea bag and it's getting nice and dark. We can try that. Another thing that we can do is use some spices. This is called turmeric, and I had this in my cabinet, but it makes a very pretty yellow color, and we can use that for paint. I was thinking back on the time when people used to make their own dyes or paints out of plants. So I thought it would be fun to try something new that I've never done before and use some tulip petals. I had some tulips and they just died, so I thought, why not use these petals to see if I could make paint? So I'm putting them in a jar with some boiling hot water, and I smushed those in there, and I'm going to let them sit for a while. This is some that I made yesterday, and look at the color. It's kind of a nice dark reddish, almost brown color. So I thought it might be fun to see what happens with that today. What else can you make paint out of? Blueberries? Beets? Anything else? I'm curious to find out. Have a great Free Art Friday.